support.
The maestro, please!
It's funny because in terms of new albums, we have the exact same setup as last week. An older classical album that recharted, a new one in R&B and hip-hop, and a new one in the pop category. This'll be for the week of
April 4th, 2020.
On this day in music back in 2008, Touch My Body by Mariah Carey became her 18th #1 hit in the US, beating Elvis's previous record of 17. At that time, the only other group beating her was the Beatles with 20. Yeah, it's an older compilation album, but it's Yo-Yo Ma, arguably one of the best cellists right now, and arguably one of the best classical instrumentalists, period, right now.
Don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing.
It certainly has not meant a thing for a while, because we have certainly not had any swing for a minute.
Singing.
I love rock and roll!
The Grateful Dead did release a box set, but it only got to number 7, and honestly, we talk about the Grateful Dead an awful lot on this show.
It's bigger than hip-hop, hip-hop.
The Weeknd's 4th studio album, after the success of his EP My Dear Melancholy, doing that darker tone of music that The Weeknd does so well, especially in his early releases, but it does seem to all revolve around breakups, so there's that. I'm just saying, with all these DJs live streaming their sets on like Facebook and Twitch and YouTube, you think somebody would come up with an album while we're all in quarantine.
And now I need some help from the maestro, please!
So why do you call me and tell me you want me back, you maniac?
It's a lot of tastefully done teenage angst, revolving around his obviously teenage years as he grew up in Texas. Last week, he released a new single from this album, Yo Perreo Sola, which translates to I Twerk Alone. So if you want to know the Spanish verb for to twerk, now you do.
Do it for my family, my fans. Fuck how niggas feel. Told them it was my turn. I'm guessing that time's here. Skeleton my car.
I like the cover art for this album because it seems like a traditional pastoral painting, except Lil Baby's in there smoking a joint.
Are you serious? I swear my money is serious. Okay, all my checks, I just be clearing it. She suck my dick till she get delirious. Okay, jump on the jet.
Fun fact, Celebration Station samples Raindrops in Angel Cried, which is actually the first track off of Ariana Grande's Sweetener. He's pretty much dominated the Hot 100 with this album, and if you really like this, there's a short film that goes along with it. It details basically him performing Blinding Lights on Jimmy Kimmel Live to murdering some couple in an elevator. It's got some The Shining and Joker vibes to it. Thank you to all of those who came out during the stream for this yesterday. Thank you to those who have been listening to my new single, and if you haven't, go listen to my new single, and otherwise, I'll see y'all next week.
And now I need some help from the maestro, please!